right, get your Kazakhstan flag emojis ready. The undefeated Shavkat Rakhmonov has arrived. And I don't care what you want to say about his pre-UFC schedule. When you can finish every single mixed martial arts athlete that they put with you in an octagon or cage, you are doing something right. He's got submission offense that a lot of this division can't lay claim to. He's an outstanding striker as well. And if he's got to win a kickboxing match here tonight and not lean on that patented grappling, he can probably do that to get the job done. But many believe you are looking live at one of the best welterweights in the world and a future undisputed UFC champion. Here's the top 5 welterweight contender, Belal. Remember the name Muhammad. And I pause at calling him an overachiever, but there were a lot of people who didn't necessarily think that this man was going to vault into the top 5 and be the factor that he has become in one of the UFC's deepest divisions.
Well, when you're this committed, when you are so committed to your craft, you have an iron will that you will be something special, you can accomplish anything. That's Belal Muhammad. When you talk to him, you get a sense that this guy believes that he's the best in the world. He doesn't believe it, though. He applies the work ethic to it to make himself and give himself a chance. It has allowed for him to be exactly where he is today.
And now he believes he might just be one win away from his first shot at the UFC title. We'll see how it goes for Muhammad tonight. All right, now let's get you our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Welterweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Shavkat Rakhmonov. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Belal. Remember the name, Muhammad.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He is the 3rd man in the octagon tonight. All right, early round action here as we get a look at Uzbekistan's Shavkat Rakhmonov. He has taken the UFC welterweight division by storm. He's got a whole lot of momentum coming in here tonight. Believes he'll have the grappling advantage, but he also said to us midweek, if this is a kickboxing match, I think I can thrive in that realm as well.
Oh, nice right hand.
Oh, that knee appeared to land, and that, at the very least, is going to give that wrestler something to think about now moving forward.
Well, wrestlers want to go forward, Jay, and they want to get into you and take you down. That knee will relieve some of that forward pressure, and then maybe he can start to get off from a distance and have this wrestler staying back at his range. Big ground and pound.
Early connection with the left from the champ. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Belal Muhammad. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Quick hip movement there, and he does indeed get back to his feet. Nicely done.
He looked for that knee.
Oh, vicious uppercut. Wow. Oh, Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked.
Oh, nice right hand.
Double leg takedown attempt here, and that one is true. Nice job there to enter and ultimately plant his opponent on the mat.
Now what does he do? That he got his best shot off, finished the attack. Where does he go now from the top position?
All right, so an early takedown is true. So nice execution there, and perhaps an opportunity to get that patented ground and pound. Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Oh, looks like he's got that arm pin in the triangle now. How do you get out of harm's way here?
I mean, you gotta shove that knee, John.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, he reverses the position now. Nice work on the ground by Rakhmonov. Oh, that rear naked choke attempt is tight. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Under 2 minutes now to go in round one. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? Oh, nice inside kick.
Well, he has stayed busy and he has stayed accurate. Nice combination.
Very accurate, a lot of activity, and the hands look phenomenal.
He's looking to land the right, just out of range. Takedown defense holds up.
How do you separate? Nice right hand.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Under a minute now to go. And that one certainly found the target. Oh, beautiful job to get the kick home to the body. Straight punch, that is useful. Lead left by Rakhmonov. Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round here, DC. That could be pretty useful when it comes to the scorecards, potentially.
Very useful when it comes to the scorecards, but also a testament to his conditioning and his cardio to still be throwing takedown attempts at the end of rounds instead of winning fresh. That Darce choke is tight.
Still pursuing the submission here.
He is like a dog on a bone.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight.
I want you to set those kicks up.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
Yeah, man, you see two high-level grapplers going after it. One guy gets an advantage, the other guy always has a response. We thought it was over. A lesser opponent would have been submitted, but these two are two of the best grapplers in the entire UFC.
Well, new round, same narrative. He continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous frame. Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab. Big shots being landed on both sides here.
Boom, straight left hand.
Muhammad going for the takedown here. Nothing doing there. Able to land, but barely with that front kick. Oh, beautiful technique on that straight punch. Big knee there. Now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following a game plan.
Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move. I mean, he's cutting down the side with these beautiful leg kicks.
All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to take you down very early in fights, but tonight he is showing that he is comfortable in the striking, and he is on point with his striking. They've worked very hard to improve his stand-up skills, and it's showing right now.
Muhammad's back in half guard, very comfortable here. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Muhammad's got him in a crucifix, gonna work from the top now. All right, so he's setting up for a submission here. Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent. Big-time arm triangle situation here. He's very close to finding the finish, but he's got to take his time if he doesn't want to lose the position.
Oh, he's out! All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the field.
They may be tired, but that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers.
So Rakhmonov's now switching his stance. Well, we told you off the top of the broadcast he could do it all, but he's leaning on the striking tonight and continues to hit his opponent really with most of what he's thrown.
Well, he can't miss. I mean, it's like the guy's throwing a baseball at the side of a barn. Everything he throws, he lands, and he's showing that he can do it, and he can do it in abundance. The pace that this young man is fighting at is truly something special.
Muhammad's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Oh, hammer fist here by Belal Muhammad. Well, he's got his back now. Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Muhammad.
He needs to work. I'll stand this up.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now he seems lost to it.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed.
Nice transition.
All right, DC, half-guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position, and you see this fighter today loves it too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half-guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Good round.
All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, let us get you some replays from that previous round. His nose is significantly damaged after his opponent's handiwork in that previous frame.
It's smashed. It's smashed, John, and you see the cut on it. You see the bruising. It's bad now, but in a couple days it'll be much worse.
Yeah.
Because that's when you get the black eyes and you start to look like a freaking penguin. The guy is taking too many shots with his head. He's not doing a great job of moving his head off the center line. If he wants to win this fight, he has got to be smarter in his approach.
And he is toughness personified, but you got to think that that nose, in terms of his breathing pattern, is going to start to give him issues as this fight presses on. Oh, hook to the head by Belal Muhammad. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him. He passes the half. Now he's going full mount.
Inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangle.
Rakhmonov's back in full guard. Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Foley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep. Very smart there. You never favor submission over a dominant position.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Oh, how about that reversal by him there? Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Muhammad going for the leg kick. He misses. 2 minutes to go. Muhammad's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Oh, nice punch there in the clinch. Well, one got through. That kick was blocked. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments. That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, in the night, that will land it right on the spot.
Rakhmonov's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover.
He's going guillotine.
Still trying to get the submission here.
He's up. What submission defense on display?
All right, feet on the hips here. Under 20 seconds now to go. Muhammad's in halfway. All right, so the fighter's able to reverse position on the ground, and now he's got the dominant position.
Yeah, what a great job recognizing that once he got the reversal, he went right to his offense. He didn't wait, John. He did a good job of while his opponent goes, oh my goodness, I lost the position. He said, no, we're not done. I'm going to get to a dominant position myself.
All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous round.
Yeah, some real damage. And now when you get a cut like that, that is in a bad spot. Because every time you get hit on the nose, it's so jarring. And then the blood starts to go down into the mouth. He's got an uphill battle ahead of him.
All right, so here we go with our fourth round of a possible 5. And a lot of fighters change up in training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you got to change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight. So you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Well, as we pull up the numbers there, bottom of your screen, the body strikes really tell the story in this one. That was a big focus for his... I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
So Rakhmonov's head kick is blocked, so no damage inflicted there. Would you look at the size of that bruise on his torso? Nasty. Rakhmonov gets caught by that straight punch. Can't take too many more of those.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Tries to work it into a takedown. Just over 3 minutes now to go. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish him.
It seems like the guy's playing with his food. You know, he's having a good time out there. Everything's working. He's in the zone. It feels like at any moment he can end the night of his opponent.
Oh, gotta keep pressing here. Muhammad's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. You wonder if that's impacting his breathing by now.
Clean punch.
All right, so the ref is going to step in here, yes, and call on the doctor to look at that nose job. Might need one after this fight.
He might, because his face looks so different. He's unrecognizable from yesterday. The blood has really become a problem for him.
All right, so the doctor talking to the referee, and it looks as though the fight's going to continue. He's got to go for it now, though. That cut's not going to get any better.
It is not going to get any better. Now he's got to take some chances. He's got to go out on his shield, and he's going to go out, because if he gets to the next round, I'm not certain he'll get to go out again.
All right, so the ref will get the action back underway after that brief health and safety check, and to no one's surprise, the fans support the decision for the action to continue.
Absolutely. I mean, this official decided you can go. Even though at times the fighter may question whether or not he can do it, we have very smart ringside officials that make a determination, and the determination is get your butt out there and fight. Let's see what happens.
And we have a very smart fighter who is going to have to start protecting that injury to prevent it from getting any worse. Rakhmonov's blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment made by the fighter to protect that already significantly damaged nose. Well, the right hand has been there at times, not that time. Muhammad going for the takedown here, but he misses. his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and then come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Muhammad's cut is only getting worse, making a nice donation to the canvas tonight. Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC. Seconds to go. What a great fight. Damage doled out on both sides. Perhaps some bonus money coming the way of these two individuals at night's end.
50K, baby. Somebody's getting paid. These two guys are doing a great job in a fight that is so competitive, that is so evenly matched. These two really will be proud of the effort that they have shown inside the octagon tonight.
So look for a submission attempt.
All right, well, if you like blood, and I do, this is the fight for you. Somehow we've made it to the stools, and both fighters are wearing it.
Yeah, I mean, the corner's going to have some work to do on that cut. He has been beat up in that round, but he has done his fair share of damage himself. This has been a very close fight.
Well, his nose is just mangled. The cut appears to be the big issue. Let's get you some replays from that previous round.
I mean, it's getting hammered. He's going back to the well over and over again. And why would he not? His opponent wasn't good on the defense. His opponent allowed for him to land too clean. And now he's just targeting that cut on the nose.
It's okay. We expected this type of fight. We trained for this. With Bloody, we knew it was going to be a win.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Fifth and final round. Nice hook there by Rakhmonov.
Great punch.
Able to check the high kick.
Oh, boy, look at that gash.
Oh, straight punch. It's there again. Nice shot over the top there. That leg kick lands. Oh, and another punch by Rakhmonov. Trying to go to the body here, unable to find the target. Single leg takedown attempt here, and did that get you out of your seat? Beautifully done by him there.
Oh, man, I jumped up and down. Am I watching the Olympics or a mixed martial arts fight? You don't see single legs this good unless you're watching a real high-level wrestler.
Oh, nice.
Side control now. Muhammad's in half guard.
Getting them out here.
Well, this is not football. Targeting is legal, and he is going at that cut, which is getting worse with every passing ground strike. Muhammad's back in half guard. Really anybody's fight here over the final 5 minutes. Oh, nice transition there. You call that a reversal?
Yeah, you turn your defense into offense. Defensively, you switch position and you go right on the offensive. That's exactly what he did.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Muhammad. Oh, good ground and pound here. Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you know, good boxing match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out, and that's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, John, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for.
All right, very late in the fight now, DC. I know we don't have open scoring, but correct me if I'm wrong, he needs a submission or he's losing this fight.
He is not a big puncher, so he needs to get this fight to the ground and chase a submission. There's a level change. Yes.
Close guard. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out.
Need to work on his position.
Wow, that is great submission defense.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully. He's past the half guard.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys can start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Rakhmonov's nose is just pouring blood right now. I'm no doctor, Daniel, but I'm not sure that thing isn't broken right now. Under a minute now to go in this one.
Get out of there.
Beautiful. Oh, and he lands again. Well, not much of a setup there. Misses with the left hook. Another takedown attempt, not there. And doing work with the jab. 30 seconds now to go in the fight.
Lands a nasty body.
Try to establish that jab. Waning seconds of this fight. Rakhmonov's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut is not getting any better. Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. For the winner by split decision, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Belal. Remember the name, Muhammad.
All right, so he came in the best welterweight in the world. Nothing changes tonight. Congratulations to the still UFC welterweight champion.
He understands.